Lawyer reacts to vigilante YouTuber taking matters into his own hands to catch the thief who stole from him. It's just another way of saying that today, America's attorney is watching Whistlin Diesel's most viewed video of all time. And my goal is to see if we can find him making any legal mistakes. Let's jump right in.
Little black spray paint right all over the front of my $600 cell cam. I always really appreciate that. You missed the one that's up in the tree right here. It's always like so sad when you miss that third camera. So I moved here probably 8 months ago, and I moved out of here probably 7 months ago because all my neighbors proved to be probably the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. So I thought I'd put up some cameras to capture that, and we finally got what we needed.
I love the music. You don't get this in a lot of Whistlin Diesel videos.
Got some of these bad boys. Tags now. I have 16 of them. That's all you can put on one Apple ID. We're gonna stick these in the most hidden spots, and then hopefully the guy who stole my other stuff takes one of these and it leads us right to where he's taken everything. AirTags need another iPhone to ping off of, so the only way it's gonna work, like you can't track the exact location 100% of the time. So his own iPhone is what's gonna incriminate him here.
Yeah, now he's right about that. The problem from a technological standpoint, and what he's doing is not illegal, but the problem from a technological standpoint is that Apple now identifies you on your phone with an alert if you are moving with an AirTag that is connected to someone else's phone. Now, it doesn't do it immediately, so you can follow them for a while, but they know that people could theoretically track people illegally or try to harass them or attack them or whatever. And so this strategy only works for just a little bit. But it's not illegal if you are dropping these AirTags on property that you own.
In there.
Stealth.
You think? How could you? This guy's stupid.
Yo, this is our guy.
Where?
The Forerunner's at his house. The Forerunner's at his house right now in the truck.
Go there. We're gonna go there right now. About 2 weeks ago, I had a bunch of my stuff stolen. I had some storage containers at my property. I knew people in the area kind of stole, but I didn't think my stuff would get stolen because it was like way off the road, like half a mile off the road. And go figure, my stuff got stolen. But I wasn't too worried. I always catch whoever steals my stuff. I had cell cameras up, basically trail cameras that send you a picture to your phone, like a text of what's going on at the moment, like right in moment. Like I can request a picture or it gets sent to me when someone's in front of me.
This is a real common technique that people use to protect their property. It's 100% legal surveillance. This is totally legal. It would be illegal if you were surveilling areas on other people's property without their consent, or if you were doing it, well, potentially in a public place, but potentially not. It depends on actually what you're doing with the images. So he's fine right now.
I wasn't checking on the pictures because one was aimed at the road and there was cars going by every single day, but it was capturing everyone that was going in and out. And a lot of people go in there to turn around suspiciously and take like a few extra minutes. We hauled the storage containers to my other property and I looked inside and I was like, where's all my stuff at? Like my compound bows were gone. There's 3 compound bows missing. We were looking for a leaf blower and the leaf blower wasn't in there. We found out everything else was missing too. There was 3 tailgates that were missing, one off the red square body we destroyed, like sentimental stuff. Like I didn't even take anything that super valuable. I'm looking through and I'm like, there's pictures of the guy going up and spray painting 2 of my cell cameras. Like, I don't get how you're dumb enough to get yourself, like there's antennas sticking up. Like it's literally sending me pictures as he does it. The guy puts like a medical mask on. He didn't see the 3rd one aiming down at those cameras. So I have pictures of the top of the guy's face. I have pictures of his truck going by 60 seconds later. And then I look through it and I have pictures of a Forerunner. They pulled in and they pulled out 18 minutes later. And you can zoom in on the back of this picture. And I'm like, wait a second, where's my 4-wheeler ramps at? They're like in his Forerunner. As he's pulling, you can see the 4-wheeler ramp sticking in the back of his Forerunner. And his face matches the picture of him spray painting my cameras. So I don't know how he's that stupid. Like I literally got pictures of him doing it. His face and his neck match the same guy that's in the Forerunner and the same guy that was painting the cameras.
Okay, at this point, there's a difference between Cody and a regular cop who's trying to like bust a crime, which is that a cop will never complain that the criminal is dumb. But like Here, Whistlin Diesel is kind of seems annoyed that his nemesis is dumb, which he shouldn't be. It's great to have idiot enemies. I do.
It's this house here. Look, tell me if you see a 4Runner and a maroon F-250.
Oh, we put the plates back on.
So I find it funny, he's got a gate. Maybe he doesn't want someone stealing his stuff?
I just want to confirm, how do you know this person has your stuff?
I have pictures of him driving in and then coming out 10 minutes later with a bunch of my stuff in the back of his car. And we just found out where he lives.
You've gone over to the residence.
I'm just here at the road, yes.
All right, I've got deputies on the way, okay?
Thank you very much.
So this is the right thing to do. Going onto this guy's property is potentially illegal. Now, it's not immediately illegal because you don't have a reasonable expectation that someone's not going to drive up your driveway. People do it all the time. That's how we introduce ourselves to people. We don't stand at the corner of the property and wave or honk at them. You go up to their front door and you knock, and that's not illegal. However, there is a doctrine in the law called self-help. And self-help is this idea that if someone has done something wrong to you, you might go cure it by, kind of vigilante-ish wise. And that is not something that the law favors. And if you create a dangerous situation through self-help, you will not necessarily have the law on your side. And he's certainly not going to have law enforcement on his side. So it's super smart that he called from this location.
Well, that worked out. They wanted me we went to the police department and they wanted me to file out a report and everything. And I'm like, I know who the guy is. I know where he lives. And I'm like, I know he has my stuff. The gate's unlocked. We could go in, but I don't see no trespassing sign anywhere technically.
To your right, Seth, right there.
They're here?
Yeah.
He stole 3 compound bows, 3 tailgates, the 4-wheeler ramps, backpack leaf blower, and that's all I know of so far. Painting my security cameras.
Didn't see this.
He didn't see this one. It was up in the air.
It's a good point that he's making to tell the cops, look, I set up these cameras and he spray painted 2 of them and not 3 of them. It's totally illegal to deface someone's property to deprive them of the use of it. So you can't go on someone's property and spray paint a camera. That's ruining it. That guy has also, it's not really stolen, but he has impaired that personal property, and that is also a trespass to personal property. And it's very similar to stealing in terms of what he would get charged with.
In the back of his car. The same car that's here.
Which one?
The 4Runner and then the F-250.
Yeah, what all was stolen?
3 compound bows, the 4-wheeler ramps there, 3 tailgates.
Okay, what's going through that guy's mind right now? Because he knows that he stole. He probably doesn't know who's at his front gate, but he sees a cop car out there. He knows that he stole. This is fun.
And then that's him. You can see in the 4Runner, his neck is the same shape through the windshield.
Pulled up his driver's license on the way over here. It was in. Hey, did you file a report and everything?
No, we just found out and got here as soon as.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Look at him talking.
Hopefully it's as simple as a slight apology and we're on our way with my stuff back.
Yeah, they just asked him.
He just denied it.
Yeah, he did.
Straight up denying it.
Yeah, his heart's racing.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Now, the guy standing there in the blue, the criminal, of course, he doesn't have to engage with law enforcement. He shouldn't talk to them because he's definitely guilty. And without his consent, law enforcement can't go in. Now, Cody can camp out there.
Maybe we ought to become private detectives. Yeah, maybe you should.
To make sure that the evidence doesn't leave, and so can the cops. But they would have to go get a warrant for searching this property, which, of course, with the photos, they would have no problem getting a warrant. But if this guy doesn't consent, they're not going to be able to get in.
He won't even look him in the eyes.
Yeah, he's nervous. Dude, this is hilarious, dude. Right in front of his wife. How do you...
I wonder if his wife knows about it.
I doubt it.
Probably
I doubt
not.
it. He's like, there's no plate. He just said there's no plate, but the car's in his driveway.
Exactly.
Did you have a picture of one of the plates?
Yeah, I have a picture of the Ford plate.
What is it?
I heard him say, you don't got no plate. He's like, you don't have
Exactly.
A plate. I have pictures of your plate. I have your plate.
So the guy thinks that there's no plate because he thought that he got all the cameras because he went through in the Ford pickup truck, but the camera was still rolling and got his plate there. But this guy doesn't know that.
Pictures of your car without a
I
plate.
have
Pictures of your plate.
mom.
I have pictures of your mom.
His wife's trying to take
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's pissed. He's going straight to, do you have pictures of this?
Yeah.
Do you have pictures of that? When he thinks he's
Looking
crazy.
at me.
Now, here's the reality, of course. The fact that Cody has all this evidence is making it super easy for the sheriff's department. It actually is. On top of that, if this guy wasn't guilty, what would he do? If he's like a normal person, he's just like, yeah, check out my barn. You'll see there's nothing in there because he didn't do it, because he actually didn't do it. He would just say, yeah, come on in and check it out. Now, a lot of us wouldn't, because you just don't want to make things easy for the cops at all, which is totally fine, and that's your right. But like, he could totally do that if he didn't have the property there in the garage.
She's so confused.
He's probably like, you can come back with a search.
Well, he's like, let me see those pictures of me on camera.
Where's the camera?
Yeah.
It's like, where's the camera?
Dude asked, where's the camera?
He didn't see it, so he's questioning where it was.
Where was that camera at? I didn't see that one.
So some of you might be wondering,
Is it legal for Cody to sit there at the road and record this guy?
and the answer is yes. If you are on public property, which he's on the right of way of the road, you have the right to record people. You don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy when you're standing there by the road, and you do have a First Amendment right to record the police, as you all know. Anyways, yeah, he's totally legal to do what he's doing right now, provided that he doesn't use the footage illegally. He actually could show the wife in the video. It's very kind of him that he's not.
Oh, they're going in. They're
No
going in.
way!
Oh.
Ah! I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. This is interesting. What's his plan? I mean, if he has the stuff in there, what's his
Yeah.
Look, he's way in front of the cops, too.
He's like, kind of run in there and hide him real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not in the car, of course.
Did you have any pictures of him actually taking the stuff, or just spray painting the cameras?
I have pictures of him spray painting the cameras, and then I had the pictures of the stuff in the back of the same 4Runner that he was in.
I mean, it's the car all day long. I mean, it's 4Runner, you know,
Yeah.
it's with the tag. I mean, it's his. And he said the only thing he ever does is ride around looking for deer, but he don't hunt,
Oh, he closed his shop.
which makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know that was my stuff in the back of that car, so.
Okay, so the guy has consented to let them come this close, right? They're right there at the garage. He can withdraw his consent at any time. He can say, yeah, I'll bring you here, but I'm not going to bring you inside, or I'll let you look in this room, but not this other room. So we haven't cracked the case yet.
It's him. It's him.
Why don't they call more cops?
Yeah, but that takes time. I wish they could do that while they were here.
I'll sit
Okay.
out here and watch. I would sit here all night. Like,
Yeah, I'll sit here with you.
He went inside.
we would have had to wait 2 weeks for that stuff to even get looked at.
Right. This is how everything should be handled.
Oh, no, listen, that's not true. In a lot of places, the cops would never come look. They wouldn't. Even with the photos, they're just not going to get involved if it's not like tens of thousands of dollars or no violence involved, etc. It's very clever of Cody to go there and call them because the cops want to make sure no one gets injured. And so when he says, I'm here now, I see him, in the cops' mind, they're like, oh, this means there could be a risk of physical altercation, which they do care about.
Like, you shouldn't just call the cops and be like, hey, it's stolen. Like, you should find out what you can.
Yeah.
And then take it.
Yeah, they're not gonna
like
do
this.
anything if
No,
they just say someone stole
no,
my stuff.
absolutely not.
We told him the process. He's not wanting to give up, not giving any information. I mean, everything. It's both vehicles are the ones you've seen. Oh yeah, but we'll follow y'all down to the property. That way we can get the rest of the information. We explained the process to him. So listen, we're going to do a report. We're going to turn it over to detectives. And Sergeant told him, said, I'm almost certain we have enough right now for a search warrant. So
Thank you.
be ready.
Yeah.
They 100% have enough for a search warrant. That's not the issue. The issue is that if they leave the property without monitoring it, the guy can very easily disappear those items.
Right down here.
Like I said, we'll have to turn it over to CID. They can write a search warrant if they want to and go from there.
Okay, thank you.
And who knows, maybe I'll change your heart for now and then and decide to call us back.
He acted like when this sergeant told him, like, listen, we're just going to get a search warrant. and they just want their stuff back. Like split second, and almost like he's gonna say something, and then he stopped.
Imagine being so dumb you get a search warrant called on you. A search warrant. Now they're going through his whole house.
Oh, the garage door's open now.
Yeah, they're in the shop. Is that the red tailgate on that trailer? Back up.
They're searching it, dude.
Yeah.
They got a warrant already.
I would
Within
love to
20
know how
minutes.
much time
That's
passed.
insane. That's insane. They're searching everything. I love how this happened so quick.
So fast.
He's like, well, you're gonna have to get a warrant. Okay, we got a warrant. You don't have my number.
Oh, that guy stood up. He's getting angry.
He's pissed.
He's mad. Watch him hit him.
Oh. He's taking him somewhere.
What if
I'm
he's
done.
laying him to it? I've dreamt of this day. Dude, I've dreamt of this day ever since my dad had his skid loader stolen when I was a kid. Is that my tailgate? Dude, what's the white thing? What's the white thing? Did you see that? Someone picked up something.
There's the tote. Is that the tote? The yellow with the...
That's the detective.
You think it is? I bet.
No, I'm pretty sure that was one of their
Like
cars.
his kids.
I don't know. It's a Malibu. It's usually a cop car.
Someone getting out of the passenger.
Both.
Both sides.
Oh,
Three of these.
good lord.
Wait, why are they just dressed up casually?
They're detectives.
You think?
Yeah, 100%. A folder.
They all got out. Dude, 3 people. Dude,
That's
this is
funny as...
This is so awesome.
Well, are you updated at all? Okay. I think we got most of your stuff.
Really?
Do you mind not filming for a minute?
Yeah.
You don't want him arrested for any of this right here.
He asked him to not film, which he's allowed to ask him to not film. It is the right of a citizen to film an encounter with law enforcement. He just lied to the cop and said that he wasn't going to film. He just turned on a camera down in his lap or whatever. So I guess technically he's not filming that guy. He's just making an audio recording. So maybe it's not a lie, but he has a right to do it. He literally has a First Amendment right to film him.
I want my stuff back.
We have this problem right here.
He did vandalize those.
That's $1,400.
He vandalized those.
Are you wanting like?
I would say, hey, grab me a check for $1,400 or cash, and we're good. Like,
Okay.
and if he gets caught for anything else, I will charge if it helps other people. But
This is fascinating because the cops, they enforce laws. They don't broker settlements. And Cody's he's basically saying like, you know, if he would do this and this, then we have a deal. But also if later he does this thing, then we don't have a deal. That's not really what cops are for, but I mean, you know, they don't want the hassle of all this. They're just trying to get it wrapped up. Maybe they see this guy as like an old white guy and they don't feel threatened by him, so they're not going to try to like get him a criminal record or whatever. But like, there's a certain type of person which if a cop encountered them breaking laws like this, they would not try to make any deals at all.
Dave, this is Cody. Cody's Dave.
You know, dude, I'm embarrassed to no end. You know, especially for my wife and you, of course. There's not a good excuse. Took 2 pain pills and drank a beer and just felt like a wild ass kid.
Yeah.
60-year-old man. I went over there in my truck and I drove back and got muddy and I saw those two. I looked over, I saw those big wheels and I got out and I looked down and I said, it's pretty cool. And I happened to look over and the doors were ajar on those crates. So I walked over and I looked at it and said, dang.
This is wild. I just want to say kudos to this guy for stopping the lies and just like admitting to what he did. As a lawyer, I don't love it because he could get in trouble, but I mean, he also is very, very guilty. And so there is a strategy legally in defense of him where just coming clean actually helps him because he's like being cooperative. But like as a human being, I'm like, dude, you screwed up real bad. This is so wrong. It's so illegal. And he's just like saying, you know what? I shouldn't have done it. And I like that.
I can't get out this muddy. So just in my head, I'm thinking, I'm going to come back with that old truck right there. Didn't you have a water pump? I mean, they had no antifreeze in it. And just drove over there and walked in, and those tailgates were laying right there at the gate, the door, and then the fan. On back was the ramps, and it was a cooler. And then the box shirts. And like that box shirts I opened, I said, oh, those are pretty nice. And I stuck them. And there's no good excuse. And what you're doing here, I do appreciate. and I'm gonna pay for those cameras.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like a freaking idiot, dude.
I get like
idiot.
people go through difficult times, like you know, like.
Well, I wasn't difficult. I don't need the.
I mean, I know there's no
Up
excuse
here.
for it. There's
Up
no
here.
excuse, but I'm saying like people have difficult times. Like I get it, but I mean, I don't tolerate anyone taking my stuff ever.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna let
And
anyone. I never have let anyone get away with it.
Well,
like
and
I
that's-
appreciate if you want to make it even with me. I really appreciate that.
I
But,
do.
But I mean, I just, you know, that's sentimental. Like that bow I won when I was a kid.
I didn't. I
And,
pulled.
like,
I couldn't even pull it back.
I know.
See? You know, I couldn't.
Okay. When's the beating gonna stop?
I know, but yeah. So it's just like.
Wow.
You know, there's
Cody's
no
being
excuse. I
so
appreciate,
nice to him.
There is
you know,
no
making
excuse.
it even, but yeah, like I don't really have much to say about it.
Okay.
But
You know, I just, in a way, somehow in my mind, I saw the for sale sign, the gate, standing out the road. I thought, dude, abandon this stuff. You know, I'm thinking, why was this thing not?
No, dude. No, now he's lying. Because he wasn't thinking that. What he was thinking is he saw it and he wanted it. And now he's trying to justify, oh, I wasn't hurting anybody or whatever. No. You know, for someone who is like so crazy up here, Cody is like so good in here.
But it's like, I felt like I made myself feel like I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
I got the picture of you. You had a mask over your face.
I did.
You took your plate off.
That never had to play on it.
That's got to play on now.
He does. That's one I stuck on the drive after I see someone.
The cameras were $700 each. That's all he owes me. As long as everything's here, it was $700
What do you see? Look at the shirts.
2 cameras.
I'll go get you some money.
It was just $700 each.
I didn't steal this stuff. I mean, it's just like one of those.
I mean, are you
almost
going
did on
through a
bet.
difficult time? Are you?
I mean, I'm not the only one who's so surprised that Cody is like doing like talk therapy for this guy, right? We're all a little surprised.
Just keep it. I'm not.
No.
You guys.
No.
You apologized
I
and gave my.
destroyed that. I destroyed your property, and I did this.
You apologize and gave like. I appreciate. You're not gonna steal again. You're not gonna steal again. It's fine. Keep it. Keep it.
I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay. So remember earlier when I said he's crazy up here, but he's good down here? He's also a little bit crazy down here. That is really, really nice. He has absolutely no obligation to act this way. He's being so kind.
No hard feelings. I just appreciate having my stuff.
I don't have COVID or anything.
I appreciate having my stuff.
I did not know it.
Here's the
I
thing,
appreciate
man.
having my
I've seen your
stuff.
videos on Facebook.
We watch you all. We
You
watch
know.
you all the time.
Thanks for my stuff.
Yes.
I'm not gonna press charges or anything. I doubt you're gonna take anything again. But I just wanted my stuff back, so I appreciate. But thank you for offering.
would you
It's
take
okay.
it,
It's
though?
okay. It's okay. I have plenty. I have enough money. I don't
heard
need
you
my
well
stuff back.
off,
I just want
that's
it.
'cause it's your
I just
motorcycle.
wanted my stuff back. It's okay.
Don't steal from me. That's all I have to say. Don't steal from me. I will catch you, and I will be personally loading my stuff back up. As for my dad's skid loader, there's also still a $250,000 reward. I will not be letting those people off easy. If you're the
Oh my goodness. It was stolen 16 and a half years ago. That was shockingly, and I do mean shockingly, free of legal mistakes. I mean, the danger is if you are like in that headspace where you want revenge or you want your stuff or you want justice, it's all very, very normal. If you get yourself in a situation where you could get hurt or you could hurt someone else, that's not good. So Cody did this 100% by the book. I mean, I'm giving him the America's Attorney seal of approval. If you try this at home, make sure you do it exactly the way that Cody did it, because there's no guarantee that it will end well for you or that it will go as well as it did for Whistlin Diesel, who shortly after this video went on to buy his very first tank and also got into some trouble with law enforcement, which I covered in several videos on my channel, so go check those out. And if you're not a subscriber, you know what to do. Hit the button. I'll see you soon. Bye.